Like I always say, we're live streaming this on Twitch. So if you're not following me on Twitch, you're missing out on all the live stream action and free stuff they get. It's YT Iceman for the Twitch name. Last time we made 2 big trades. Got rid of some defensive players and got a new defensive players. I'm liking where I'm at right now. I'm very much okay with what we got going on. 10th in passing, 4th for passing TDs. I threw 3? I did. I forgot I did. You had a hell of a day. Big day. I know you had 56 completion rating. We were playing in the rain. Got a little difficulty there. We got a 39 for the long. Rushing. You had 5 rushes for 20 yards, so you're doing some pretty good work. And you had a TD too. Receiving, we had Callaway going off. Njoku was good. You had a clutch play. You had that clutch play with that 39-yard long ball to you. So, big props to you. And you had my 2 tight ends getting in the end zone. Good job. Defense. What can I say? What can I say, man? Fucking Ward went off with 2 picks. I thought he was going to have a 3rd one. You had that pick right away. You set the tone in the game. And then you had one to end towards the game, too. And then we also had a forced fumble, too. Weekly awards. 5 passing TDs. He had a pick. He almost had 500 passing yards, though. Whatever. We're good. We're going to go to the Cardinals game. We're at home. Gonna get after it. Defense, you just ball out. You ball out. Hey, I tell you what, defense. If we can have a championship defense again this year, we're winning. Oh, Myles Garrett. I hope you get a pit or a sack here. Demarius Randall. Look at the comparisons. They don't compare to you guys.
All right, much
Are we going against
we welcome all of you to our exclusive
Josh Ralston? I can't even fucking pronounce his name.
Today, after a crazy opening
Unless Sam Bradford's in for them, but I doubt it. I bet they're starting the rookie now. It'd be stupid for them not to start the rookie. I'm going to be calling the defensive plays again. I want to get the 4-6 defense better. Bradford, yeah, he is. Wow. There we go. Nice job, Peppers.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2.
Nice play.
I'm going to plug in my Fitbit while we play.
But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I.
Wait. I'm not playing Madden.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're lucky I was playing with one hand. You are so lucky I'm playing with one hand.
Second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And let's look now at the offensive starters for the Cardinals.
Offensive starters don't mean shit. They don't mean shit.
Premier running backs in the NFL. Good size, so he can run inside and break through some tackles. Also has excellent speed, so he can get to the perimeter, turn the corner, and make it into a big game. But he also relies on the fact that he was a college wide receiver at one point, and they can utilize him both.
I'm assuming Larry Fitzpatrick retired.
In order to get downfield and catch the football.
What? I thought that was going to be a pick, so I guess I played that pretty bad.
It's a big play on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Coach. That's on me.
45 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say this week in practice,
there's a
lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd down, Johnson.
Yo, Ward is playing like a beast.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn
Ward
chair.
is here, man.
Lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Bradford and Gresham, the tight end, brings it in.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
And he'll go down at the 28.
You're lucky you got that 45-yard jump play.
And that'll bring up 4th.
Lucky.
So much about this game is just understanding
that referee is in the way.
and having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rally to make.
Oh, they get to the
You
football.
bet.
It's blocked.
You bet I got that block, booey.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
Here you go. This is why.
This is
How about
why,
that
right?
for
And
defense?
Look, I'm right there with
How
you. We
about
hear it
that?
every time we meet with coaches.
Then not
but it is a big part of it. Look how early
Bend
in the
but not
game
break.
this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. And he goes out right
Pick up
around
a 6-yard gain. That's all right.
A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Trying to pick some plays I've never played before with. I want to see what Anderson does against Patrick Peterson. Oh my God, I had squares so fucking open. What are you doing me? Read that better. Oh my God, that's on me. That's on me, guys. That's on me.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle.
Of course, Patrick Peterson, man.
Incomplete.
Man.
Nice play there.
That's a killer.
And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might
You little bitch.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week: 15 carries, 63 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains
what are we doing?
as the game goes on.
Is that on me?
False start. Offense.
Nope. Okay, good.
Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. From the gun, Bradford. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the 1st down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB, too. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield, you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points. Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. Really difficult.
Oh, my God. Come on now.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Try to lay one up. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
No. Gotta get that pick. Gotta get that pick. Gotta fucking get that pick.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
How'd you not get that pick?
Now a handoff, Johnson, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the back.
Nice job, Hopkins.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. You know, projections for him were a little all over the board. Some saw him as a day 3 pick, maybe a little bit higher, but here he is, round 3.
I do know teams that had him listed as a first-round talent. I also had teams that had him listed as a day 3 guy, which is rounds 4 through 7. So him going in the 3rd round kind of fit in the middle. I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder wanting to prove that he should have been taken higher.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to it.
Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
They going for it?
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete.
I was saying, like, are they going for it? It felt really weird.
It doesn't work out. It's such a risky play there to fake it.
I didn't understand what was going on. Like, are they going for it?
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful.
Well, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So they took a shot.
Coach, I'm trying here. I am trying.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Nice catch. Let's go, baby.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Nice catch.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Throwing, Mayfield, flush to his right. He's going to let this...
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
And his guys are able to strike for 6. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the
what a play!
zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Yeah, I'm pumped right now. The juice.
Call it the 24-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Bradford going to lead the Cardinals up now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Bradford.
Hello.
Escape, and he goes down.
Hopkins is playing good.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly.
What
like
the fuck was that?
Right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Now Bradford on 2nd down.
Got a boy defense.
Nice hit, jars the ball
Tell them who
free,
you are.
and brings up 3rd
Tell them
down.
who you are.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good
Tell 'em.
half-court defensive
Tell
basketball
them
team. Every
who
time
the
a pass is
fuck you
thrown,
guys are.
they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
3rd and long for Bradford. And he's got
Oh my
Moncrief.
God.
A gain of 26.
I
on
said
the
tell
third
him,
down
not
conversion.
that.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not
bad.
streaking towards him. Had a little
not
arc on
good.
it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 more yards there and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Second down, Bradford underneath for Johnson. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the second level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Bradford to throw it. Screen play, Johnson.
What?
Here to run.
What the fuck?
Touchdown,
What the fuck, dude?
Cardinals.
What the fuck?
David Johnson,
It didn't. Oh
his
my
first
God,
touchdown of the new
dude.
season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly,
What?
whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen
Awesome.
guy is.
Awesome
And of course,
fucking
the blocking
return.
has to form
Shoulda
in
took a
front
knee.
to get him downfield.
Shoulda took a knee.
For the touchdown.
Should have took a fucking knee.
And now out comes Houston. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
I just want to
think of
note
what it's
too.
like now on the sideline,
I
because when you
kind
score
of
a
just
touchdown,
let
you have to
him
go over and look at the tab
because
and
I
see
just
what you did on the
assumed he
last
was going to
drive.
take a knee.
When you score
But nope,
points,
he
you get a lot better
wanted to
view
go for
than
it.
when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He wanted to go for it.
They go play
Oh, you
action
bet.
here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Open receiver, that's David Njoku.
Yo, he fucking
Nice way
one-handed
to
caught
start
that
the
shit.
drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
God damn it.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right.
Oh my God, how?
Picked off right around the 43. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
It should have been up over his fucking...
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
It should have been up over his fucking head.
Season.
Oh my God.
Right side.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding
gain
me?
of 27. Now the defense going to use the first of their
God,
timeouts.
I'm getting fucked over
and
so
be
hard.
Disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Working out of the gun.
Oh my God, there's no one gonna go fucking get him?
Ryan Grant, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are in for 6. Janikowski good.
I can't believe that was a fucking pick.
Heck
That
of a
should
start
not
to
have been
his
a
season.
fucking
He had 2
pick.
touchdowns in the
I'm
opener
so
last week,
pissed
another
about
one
that.
here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
What? That should not have been a pick.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Mayfield looks to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Great, one of my fucking linemen is hurt. Oh my God.
Detroit! Detroit! A first down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure.
Oh my God, I had what? Oh my God, I'm so pissed. Why did I move out of the fucking pocket? I had fucking R1 wide open.
Defensively is that they've shown a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The Cardinals get home for a sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Oh my God. Fuck's sake.
They go play. They'll roll it. And the pressure gets to him again.
Fucking fun.
Here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. As he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. There's Britton Colquitt now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2.
God.
And out will come the offense as they take over. Sam Bradford heading back out as he and his offense get ready to go in. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. That's caught on the left side.
What the fuck?
They get
no
9 out of that
fucking
one, and as a
way.
result, the drive
How
continues.
the fuck do you figure, man?
I know many people like to throw to the
Why the
tight
fuck
end,
does he
maybe
get
a little
pushed
flexed
forward?
out position because he creates
What kind of
mismatches
bullshit
with his
is that?
size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
First down, Bradford. And Formation's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken
someone
down,
make
but
a
not
fucking
before he
play.
gets into enemy territory.
Tired of doing all the
It's a gain of
fucking
11
work all the
yards
time.
that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. On play action, Bradford under pressure
Fuck,
here,
boy.
and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard
Take you out of field goal range.
line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming. So we now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3.
Why are you not elusive?
To the 25-yard
God, I
line.
fucking hit the juke move.
And now out comes Houston. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's
45
talk when a game is within striking
Unreal.
distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep over the... That's caught inside the 20.
Attaboy.
A gain of 39 that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find...
Oh my God! Let's go!
Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Come on, offensive line.
Holding offense.
Come on. Jesus.
Ouch. Could have been a game-tying
Still first
touchdown.
down.
Hold on, at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
To throw, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
2nd down, Mayfield. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Dumping it off for Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case,
nice job getting the first.
He has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From the gun, Mayfield. And got his man. It's caught.
Let's go.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Houston. Robbie Anderson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
I'm well aware Bradford is trash. Bradford is trash, so I'm expecting this kick.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Nicely done, nicely done.
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Bradford. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Bradford.
Yes, see, yes, yes.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Out to his left.
Attaboy, Callaway.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1st down, Mayfield. Now they go
what?
It's complete.
Explain to me how fucking retarded you need to be to fucking sit right next to the fucking defender.
That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it in.
Nice catch. Callaway?
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Someone made a play right there.
That one goes for 36 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to fight his way
all right, I'll take that.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going.
And he gets into the end zone.
That's a bet. That's a bet. That's a bet.
Seth DeValve, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys are going to take the
rushing
lead.
and a receiving TD for that boy.
Start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2.
Let's go, baby.
The pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble.
Hey, don't hurt DeValve's feelings like that.
Guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage. What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency.
No run game
on offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Second down, Bradford.
Oh, I lurked the shit out of that. I lurked the shit out of that. Yeah, you thought I was going to blitz that? Nope. Nope. Nope.
This is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Can't even tell what the fuck the announcer is saying, but sure. Let's just waste some time.
Again, it's Johnson.
Atta boy, get the first. That's what I want.
Down right around the 20. Call it an 8-yard
don't
gain.
get the
Much
first.
better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Solid, solid.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't. Because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real.
Hey, man, I just want the first. That's what you're getting. Nice job.
Hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here. Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought
Could
down
get
for a sack.
fucking away, but of course not. This motherfucker.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game.
You know what? I don't care. I will dice you up right now.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Oh my god, you fucking faggot.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Hurry up, here we go.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
That's not a fucking sack. How the fuck is that a sack? No one touched me. Fuck out of here,
And the
man.
kick by Gonzalez, he is good.
It's not a sack. I fucking ran out of bounds so I wouldn't get fucking hit.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off
Fuck
the
out of
clock,
here,
put some
Madden.
points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go
Trying
on
to
the
fuck
field
me
and say,
over.
guess
I
what?
see
You
it.
can
I
put
see
some
it.
points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Cardinal
fine, that's
offense
fine. You know
now
what?
making their way back out onto the field. And following the interception,
Gonna come out with a brand new blitz that I've not done yet.
Cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it,
You're
but you
a
have to be
bitch.
careful about
You're a
being too
fucking
cautious
bitch.
because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. First play of the drive going for 14 and a
Oh my
first down.
god, these
But correct
numbers
me if
should
I'm
not be
wrong.
this
You're down 2
big.
scores. I don't think you need to rush
Ugh.
just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st and 10, Bradford. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Quick slant there gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the shotgun, it's Bradford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6.
They're going to have to go for it.
Up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Desperation time. Bradford on 4th down.
Thank
This
you.
is intercepted, and that should do it.
Thanks, man.
Picked up by
Hey, man,
Jason
thanks.
Ward.
My
And
dog is out here eating.
there is his guys will
He
get the
eating.
football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
Right, he do.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great
Oh, shit.
technique
Yeah, no, we're not
and
throwing
paying it
that
off,
ball.
Actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Showed some flash on the run. but he will be
Not
brought
throwing the
down
ball in
shy
that
of his
situation.
10. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They go to Johnson again.
Nice run, nice run. I'll take a first down.
16-yard line. And now the Cardinals are going to use another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
All right, here's where I have a little fun.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here.
Oh my fucking God. Whoever the fuck is on the left side, you are absolutely fucking pathetic.
Let's just face it.
I can't tell you how fucking pathetic your life is. I literally can't.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 14. Mayfield down. And an alley to run. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first
No
down.
fucking way, you faggot.
Very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. It's in the 4th quarter down in Miami, and the Ravens have wound up winning that football game. Joe Flacco, a touchdown pass to help lead the way.
Move around in the pocket, I dare you.
Now Bradford. This one left side caught by Patterson.
God.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
What the fuck, man? Don't fuck up my camera angle, man. Yo, fucking Myles Garrett, get a fucking sack already.
Here's Bradford. Incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And they move this.
Oh my God, Ward, you got to get that ball
They're able
out.
to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First down now, but that clock rolling. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Bradford. And that'll be incomplete.
Triple coverage, and you're going to throw that?
Now. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Bradford to throw.
Oh my fucking God!
Touchdown, but maybe too
Come
late.
on, Madden.
Still a little time left on the clock,
receivers.
However.
What
Problem
the
for them,
fuck
they
are you
needed that score
doing?
with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that. We're programmed never to say never, but in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Fucking bad
Janikowski adds
defense.
the extra point. So now with little time
Fucking
remaining, they'll have
terrible.
this and maybe one more play. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be recovered by
I'm
the
gonna be an
hand
asshole. I'm
team.
gonna fucking go
And
for
that
it.
should just about
You
put a capper on
fuckfaces
this
deserve
one.
it.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
No, fuck yourself.
Well, the lead late in the fourth, but
Are you
Mayfield's going to throw
fucking
it.
kidding me?
Rolling to his right. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams,
fucking
no matter where they're predicted to finish.
punks. Oh my fucking god. Fucking defense. Fucking A, you are terrible fucking defense. Fuck. I don't think you're coming back. I'm gonna fucking put your ass on trade block. You haven't really done anything for me. I'm gonna sit on you, Demarius. Got you. Got Joe. Joe's getting a re-sign for sure. Probably not. DeVille, you've been pretty solid. I'll probably give you a re-sign. Fuck no for Drew. In fact, Drew, you're getting a fucking... You're on the trade block already. Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video. We'll come back for week 3 against the fucking cheating Patriots. Thanks.